Hey guys, I am down here in Florida where we are getting ready to embrace Irma. Hurricane Irma is on its way, and I actually went out to go hit golf balls this afternoon, and guess what? Everything was already closed down at the golf course. So I wanted to take a minute because my last video was my first really good looking swing since I have ruptured my Achilles. And, I've got no strength in my right calf. I can't blast off of my leg or anything at all. Which sometimes has been a problem, sometimes not. But what I wanted to do was review my swing from before I got hurt when I was in Texas. So let's take a look at these two swings real quick. There's the front view. And there's the back view. Now, if you've been following my channel for any length of time, you'll know that I've achieved in these couple of swings some things that were kind of the holy grail of my whole swing evolution. I'll tell you a couple things about this. I feel like I was hitting the ball really, really straight, but I can't say I was hitting the ball the farthest I've ever hit it. These were pretty control swings, but I was certainly moving in the right direction. But these are my Hogan style swings, and I feel pretty good about it. To be honest, after years and years of working on all this stuff, I really feel like I got to where, I could figure it out. And the biggest thing for me was to really get that hip clearance. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. But let's talk about what I'm doing right here. Here, what I'm doing is I've got my left knee breaking in behind the ball, and I've got plenty of depth with my right hip. I've got a full shoulder turn, and I'm setting the club at about parallel. I've got a cup in the wrist, just like Mr. Hogan, and I don't think I'm holding the club as weak as he was. I'm probably just a touch stronger here, and that's why the toe isn't hanging straight down. But I'm pretty darn close. But here I'm making my move. I'm keeping my head behind the ball. I've always had a slight rise through impact after I dip down. The first thing I do is I compress and load down into the ground. And then you'll see that my head rises just a little bit, maybe an inch and a half. But Tiger Woods did that, and he was pretty darn good. So I feel that I'm coming into impact pretty darn well here, staying behind the ball, hands inside the left thigh, plenty of bend in my right arm to give as I fire through the ball. Yeah, you may have just heard that thunder, so that is from the thunderstorms that are approaching. I've got really good right arm extension, club pointed towards the target. And I let that pull me on up. The only thing I would say from this angle is I think I could probably supinate and pull a little bit harder, which is what I think Mr. Hogan did that got him that really nice extension. But let's take a look at the down the line view. Now this is crucial. You will see the greatest hip clearance of my whole swing evolution. And I want to talk about this, because, a lot of people gripe at me that I don't have this, and I don't have it right now, I'm embarrassed to say, or I'm not embarrassed, I can't do it, But I was able to get pretty close right here to Mr. Hogan. So right here I've got a real nice set of the club. It's pretty flat. It doesn't feel flat to me. And there you can see the difference between the face of the club and the back of my left wrist, that I am holding it just a little bit strong. That's all right. That's my preference. And we see me load down into my knees right here. Now this feels really good to me. This is, Mr. Hogan was basically in the same position. When he's in Shangri-La, that's right where his knees really, really fire and his shoulders and hips begin to open up. So I'm making it to Shangri-La nicely, but my hips continue to clear, and there you have it. You can see a great deal of my hips as I make impact right here. Left hip is exposed, and my shoulders are opening as well. So this is the finest impact position that I achieved in my swing evolution. And, you know, it's pretty darn solid. When I was hitting these balls, they were just going dead straight. You know, they weren't the longest balls I ever hit. I wasn't swinging out of my shoes, but my timing was good, and that's a ball that I could play all day long. You know, nice, long, straight ball. Probably like 275, 280. You know, nothing too out and crazy, but certainly not bad. But let's take a look at this once again. So the thing that's crazy is I'm really pleased that I was able to make it to this point. You know, I feel really good about what I was doing with my golf swing here. I'm hoping I can get back to this, but it's probably going to take my right foot and leg to get a little bit stronger, because this is after I worked with Jody Vasquez on The Secret. You'll see that right knee driving in. Like that right knee right there is right where I would want it. And lo and behold, what happens? It clears my hips. And that's what Jody Vasquez's Secret was all about. So this is my swing from a few months ago. I'd like to get back to here if I can. I'm going to have to wait until after the hurricane. I hope all you Florida golfers out there are going to stay safe and batten down the hatches, because here comes the hurricane. You know, I really want you guys to stay safe so we can all come back and hit them long and hit them straight. Hey guys, so let's cut to the chase. Here's my old golf swing. And here's my new golf swing. Five years ago, I started a YouTube channel, and I wanted to improve my golf swing by using Ben Hogan's 5 lessons. Well, guess what? It worked. And along the way, I picked up over 8 million views on YouTube, and I learned how to shoot under par. Unbelievable, right? Well, the great news is I have a brand new instructional video called The Hogan Code. In this video, I break down everything that I learned over my long journey to learn to swing like Ben Hogan. And now you can learn the very same techniques that I used to become the golfer I always wanted to be. Now, this video offers tons of insights that I picked up along the way while I was digging it out of the dirt. But if you get this video, I am convinced it will help you get to where you want to be in a fraction of the time that it took me. I don't think I know a person alive that doesn't wish they had a better golf swing. I used to be a hacker, and then the next thing you know, I can shoot under par, and I'm sponsored by the Ben Hogan Golf Equipment Company. Can you believe it? It's unreal, right? But it's true, it really happened. I did it, and you can too. So go to myswingevolution.com, where you're going to find a completely revamped website with a social media platform where you can make your own profile and talk with other people on Team MSC about how you can take your game to the next level. Don't hesitate. Go to myswingevolution.com today. And remember, hit 'em long and hit 'em straight.